Yo, my people, man, it's your boy Jazz in the building. I was literally supposed to be recording for the music channels, but I thought, you know what, let's react to this right here because I've been seeing a lot of these hate videos when it comes to man like Cenat, and I've literally been watching all of them. Shout out to Young Dunn. I always have a specific reaction channel that I watch heavy. Recently, it's been Young Dunn because I respect his opinion, and he's also like me as well in terms of his unbiased. He sees multiple angles and doesn't only see it from his one narrow perspective and that, bro. He normally 360s the situation, and that's the kind of people that I like to kind of like listen to and give their opinions. It's annoying listening to people that are tunnel vision or narrow-minded, you get me, with certain topics. But we got Cenat in at the building, and I guess when you get to a certain height, bro, the haters obviously come flocking. But it's like it comes in waves for Kai. It's like they love him, they hate him. They love him, they hate him, you know what I mean? But let's get into it though. Shout out to Curse as well.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go.
What? Cenat as what?
As in terms of like it's a go-go.
Bro, fake news is disgusting right now, man. It has now been 6 months and Cenat has still not given a single update. Yeah, this is another video that Young Don was reacting to in terms of a lot of people are telling him Cenat's done absolutely nothing, but the information is there. Obviously, when it comes to Cenat building the school, it's not like it's absolutely amazing content. Oh my, you know what I mean? It's more of a niche thing in terms of the Cenat brand right now. So if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. But literally, Don literally showed clips, and Kai literally did a stream where he was explaining and showing updates. Apparently a storm blew some things down or whatever, so they kind of had to restart, but things are in motion and it's beautiful to see. I can't even lie to you. I was going to say something else, forgot.
Well guys, we are back, and once again the internet is still hating on Cenat, but this time it's apparently for a school in Nigeria that he promised to build over a year ago, but still has.
Oh, okay, yeah, so this is what this is not the exact video, but a similar topic that Young Don was reacting to. Also, that's what I was gonna say. The fake news thing is getting out of hand. You know, your age has literally been changing caretakers. He has 2 caretakers at the moment, and they literally every single caretaker's been doing this, where they'll post something on his Twitter. One of the caretakers posted, I'm leaving, what do you call it? I'm leaving phase, but obviously on your Rage's account. And then a news channel literally just posted it like it was actually real. No context, no nothing in that, bro. Yo, the fake news era is crazy right now, bro.
Never started, which people are saying he scammed his audience because he actually had a fundraiser for it. And of course, all this information resurfaces again after the Jinxie incident, and with Cenat still never donating to Mr. Beast's Team Water campaign. But for those,
the Jinxie situation was kind of crazy. I can't even lie to you. The Mr. Beast situation, bro, you're not forced to flipping donate to anyone's cause and that, bro, if you don't want to, especially if you're getting pressured to do so. The only perspective I was coming from is, if I'm not mistaken, Cenat, Mr. Beast actually helped Cenat in terms of, I remember when Cenat did that whole Iron Man suit stuff or all of that type of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Beast actually funded that. I'm not 100%, but if I'm not mistaken, Cenat has reached out to Mr. Beast and has been in a few videos. That's the only standpoint I'll take to where I'll say, okay, Cenat, you should donate a little something, so you know what I mean? Just from that standpoint, because this is someone that's actually contributed to your career and also financially contributed. But at the same time, when the whole internet's coming trying to bash you, you got Adam Ross saying, I'll donate if Kai donates, when he's not even in the call. He hasn't even been mentioned. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, so I understand it at the same time. And he's also doing his what do you call it, charitable things as well on top of that.
Those of you who aren't really caught up on everything, let me give you a brief backstory. So all of this internet hate originally started after Cenat had abandoned another popular streamer named Jinxie on a co-op live stream that they had planned to do. Essentially, Kai and other AMP members had planned to do a Clash Royale live stream with Jinxie, but as they were setting up for the live stream, they were ignoring Jinxie as he was trying to talk, and then eventually Kai just got up and left, leaving Jinxie really confused,
it was bad.
Which just made him end his stream.
All right, chat, I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
And Jinx is cool as well.
I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow. All right, bro. Peace out. Have a good night. Love y'all.
After Jinxie ended his stream, Kai's chat started being flooded with people spamming L's, which made him realize that he had made a mistake. But Kai didn't really own up to this mistake. He just kind of blamed it on everybody else.
So I'm thinking, bro, I just messed up with Jinxie, gang.
You said what?
I just messed up Jinxie.
How?
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
And then again, it doesn't really make sense for Cenat to blame everybody else, considering he's the main attraction for the stream. But that's
not even the main attraction, but he also got up and left as well. So that's what the weird part was. Because with the thing is with AMP and that, they don't seem like quote unquote. Obviously, these guys are some of the biggest people on the internet, but they don't have that persona where they act fake, they have ego, all of that type of stuff. They still seem quite grounded. And this is probably the first situation where I can say, okay, this is a little bit weird how you guys did this, you know what I mean? And we've not got a proper explanation, so it's still kind of speculation in terms of what happened and that, you get me? I don't know if they didn't want to do the stream, if they had something else, I don't know. They did have something else planned, but just the way they organized everything, the overlapping of schedules and I don't know. Play the flipping video.
Cenat had to blame everybody else, considering he's the main attraction for the stream, but that's neither here nor there. After this incident, or around the same time, Mr. Beast launched the Team Water campaign, which at its core is supposed to be a content creator funded campaign where creators can donate to help people in poor countries have access to clean water. And because this is a creator funded campaign, Mr. Beast has been asking a bunch of content creators to donate.
These guys here were just telling me that you really care about helping people, and that's something that you're known for. And we were all just trying to get clean water to people in need. And yeah, so they added you to the call because they thought you'd be particularly interested in helping people in need get water.
Yeah, I mean, what could I do?
You had to donate 100K or you're broke.
Man said 100K. That's the other thing. I feel like connected to this whole charity thing and people giving money, I don't think it's just 100% charity. I feel like because it's on the internet, it's being broadcasted, there's probably a little bit of ego involved in that, bro. A little bit of flexing, all of that type of stuff. Personally, I don't care how rich I am. If I am flipping donating 400 flipping thousand pounds, dollars, yen, Jamaican dollars, bro, I want to be there for 100% of the way in terms of want to be involved in the steps that are being taken and see where my money is going. You know what I mean? Because the way these men just gave the money and they just walk away and that, bro, I get it. They're rich, they got it. But at the same time, it's still a lot of money, bro, no matter how rich you are. You get me? So for me, I would actually want to be a part of each step in terms of see where my money is going, all of that type of stuff. If that's the case, then I'm just putting something that I can throw away. And 400K to these man might just be throwaway money because they literally gave it to him. And I haven't really seen much involvement from XQC, Aiden or whatever since they've donated. But bro, for me, 400K, bro, I want to see every cent and where it's going type of thing. You get me? Because Mr. Beast, obviously the way he's gotten rich in that, bro, I commend it 100%. People that try to bash him, all that type of stuff, you're helping people and also getting rich, but you're helping people and also getting rich. So with the money that I'm giving you now, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's not like I'm giving it directly to a charity. I'm giving it to a man that then distributes it and delegates where it's going type of thing. So yeah, I'll just be a bit iffy about that. But
yeah, I mean, what could I do?
You had to donate 100K or you're broke. Is what he said it. He said that, by the way.
Los, drop a couple Plinko balls and send 100K to Mr. Beast right.
Nah. This is, bro.
You had to donate 100K or you're broke.
The perfect time. Look. He glitched.
Los, drop a couple Plinko balls and send 100K to Mr. Beast right now.
So this was a shakedown. So Aiden, you called me for a shakedown.
Yeah, that's literally what it is, yeah.
Yeah, well, a takedown for charity. Every dollar you donate gives 1 year clean water to someone in need.
And I'm not gonna lie, W pressed by Mr. Beast. But casually asking people for 100K is crazy. Like, that's a lot of money. And although me and you don't have that amount yet, I do know of a way that we can make a little bit of—
I like that right there. Although me and you don't have that amount yet, blood. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there, man. We're climbing in that. We'll chat to them.
Do you know of a way that we can make a little bit of money? And although me and you don't have that amount yet, I do know of a way that we can make a little bit of money. Thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Free Cash. It's a platform where you can earn real money.
Never flipping minding that, bro. I thought this guy was trying to be motivational. This guy just plugged
PayPal, gift cards, or even crypto options.
So I'm saying,
and look, I'm not promising.
So I'm saying that's the Mr. Beast tactic. You think man's doing a charitable thing in that, bro, and then whoop, you know what I'm saying? Curve, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man like Mr. Beast. I genuinely rate what he does and how he's gotten to where he's got to in that, bro. 100%.
You're gonna get rich or anything.
I'm just saying, I'm not donating 400K without seeing where it's going.
So if you're looking for a way to turn scroll time into side cash, check out the link in the description and the pinned comment to try out Free Cash today. Of course, it's only natural that he would contact the biggest streamer, which is Cenat. However, Cenat never responded, and he also didn't and of course, it's only natural that he would contact the biggest streamer, which is Cenat. However, Cenat never responded, and he also didn't respond to creators like Aiden Ross, who had called him out for friendly donation battles.
X does 400K, Train does 400K, Beast does 400K, Ado does 400K. We need 5. If Kai Cenat does 400K, on God, I'll do 400K. Locked.
Okay, but only
What is that? 5? That's 2 mil. That's 2 mil. That's beautiful.
Kai Cenat gotta go 400. I'm in. On God.
And look, while 400K might be insane to us, it's definitely not insane for them. And even if Kai Cenat didn't want to do 400K, he could have at least donated anything, like $100. But he's still yet to donate anything. And with the Jinxie drama,
the thing is though, like I said, from the time you bring it on the internet, the time when it comes to like charity and charitable things and things that you should just do just off the strength with no cameras on, and that once you bring that onto the internet and talking about such large amounts of money, I don't blame anyone, no matter who they are, in not responding, not donating that, you know, because it's just weird, bro. We're talking about charity here. Mr. Beast could literally have just reached out to everyone just behind the scenes, all of that, but just put it on camera. And that's what I'm talking about, where it says the line of helping people out, but also getting rich off doing it and being a content creator and that, bro. You get me? Calm. I don't mind things being on camera, but everything being on camera, especially when it relates to things like charity and asking people for things and all that type of stuff, it just gets a little bit weird, man. So at the same time, I don't blame Kai Cenat for not saying anything or donating anything, whether he's not gonna do anything at all or just yet, whichever one, bro. I genuinely understand.
happening with this on top, it fueled people to hate him even more, with people posting things like Kai Cenat would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. And look,
but the thing is, he's doing his own things though. So you get me? That's the other thing as well. He's doing his own charitable things. So if he's doing his own charitable things, he doesn't now have to take out of his pocket and go donate to someone, because most of the men that are probably even saying all of this, oh, he doesn't want to donate to people in Africa. Have you donated to people in Africa and that? I mean, I'm saying, what are you doing in them thing there, bro? And you don't have to do it on these man's level, just whatever you can and that. Have you done that? I'm sure 90% of the people chatting on the internet are just chatting.
Then donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. And look, obviously that's not true, but it does raise a question as to why he never participated. And because of Kai not donating to people in Africa, his clip started recirculating of him also promising to do charity work in Africa. However, his was from 2024, and since then it hasn't happened.
The process of me...
No, but it's a process of it happening. When it comes to the water stuff and that, bro, that's pretty much kind of like, not instantaneous, but it's very quick. Even like during Ramadan or whatever, I think even Rimsey, a UK artist, literally did that with Gambia and that, and I'm half Gambian, half Jamaican as well. He was I don't know if he donated it himself or if he was asking for money or whatever to build some water pumps in Gambia or whatever, but that's like quick. We're talking about a school, bro. And Kai literally showed the plans of how much it was gonna cost. I think did he say 2.5 mil, and it was gonna take like a year, he said, but it's probably gonna take more than a year, but I think 2.5 mil that is gonna take, because like I said, he started building and he started to repair the school that was already there. Remember, there was a school that was pretty much in the middle of the, whatever you want to call it, slums or whatever that area was, and it's pretty much on top of the water. He was repairing that, the storms came, mashed that up. So I think they're starting a whole new thing. I don't know if it's there exactly, or no, they're buying land, they're scouting land. So that's the first thing that has to be done. Then they're going to obviously put all the money into it and then obviously build it, and it should be done in like a year or two. You know what I mean? So that's not something like with the water thing where it can just happen just overnight type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he has provided updates, because it's not an exciting one of Kai's biggest streams or whatever and that, bro. People are just not looking for it, but it is out there.
Building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go. Okay, so this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school. Right now, if you're Africa or anything, or like Nigeria and stuff like that, and you know the best people that could hands down get the paint job good, get the right equipment they need, and is willing to get their hands dirty for the right amount of money to get paid, and let me know, okay?
This Kai clip itself is from March of 2024, and later during this same year, he did a subathon called Mafiathon 2 on Twitch, where he promised to donate 20% of that revenue towards a school in Nigeria. And although the exact amount he made isn't known, it's estimated by his subscriber count that Mafia 2thon made around $3 million to $4 million. So if we just take 20% from $3 million, that would be $600,000 toward the school, which honestly sounds great. However, there's been a clip circulating on X of a guy visiting the location of where...
And this is, obviously I haven't watched the whole video, but man like Young Don, the video that I watched and the video that he watched, he actually said that this video had nothing to do with Kai Cenat. He didn't mention Kai Cenat. It was once again just fake news and that, which is crazy to me.
Kai Cenat said he'd be making the school at, only for there to be nothing
And like
there.
I said, that's allegedly, because obviously I didn't go do my own research. But he did play this clip though. And within the clip, he did not mention Kai Cenat. But like I said, it was just a clip. I haven't watched the whole video. But from what Young Don said, he literally said that, yeah, he didn't mention Kai and he didn't come to this place for Kai or to see the progress
In
of
a
the
clip
school.
captioned, a YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild, only to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown.
However, before doing
crazy
that,
to me.
I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading.
If this is about Kai, why is Kai Cenat's name not being mentioned? He literally just said, I want to see how the Nigerian people live on the other end of the spectrum. Not, I wanted to come and see how the progress of the Kai Cenat school is going. Like,
Really
come on
wanted
now,
to see
man.
how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the West Slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here.
First, he doesn't donate
Keep in mind as well, bro, the main school that he first started on, that he started to repair, was like made out of like bamboo or whatever and that, bro. Not one bamboo flipping stick inside. All of these houses, literally all concrete. Not like, come on now, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Water flooding right here.
First, he doesn't donate to Team Water, and now he's scamming his supporters. Absolutely shameless. You're a greedy, selfish scumbag at Kai Cenat. Oh my god. And by the way, this clip has 9.3 million views and 89,000 likes. But we're not done with this thread yet. And the guy who posted the clip made
And I don't get how people didn't question that. You literally said the title of the
89,000 likes.
tweet.
But
The title of the tweet is literally, bro. Whoa, what are we doing here? What the hell just happened? Oh, what kind of... Sorry, people, bro. My other screen just went ballistics. I'll do Dennis. Do that again. The title of the thing that used to be checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild, yet in the video did not mention Kai Cenat or a school whatsoever, bro. That's no one questions that. No one.
we're
like,
not done with this thread yet. And the guy who posted the clip made another comment that says, context for community notes. This clip is directly tied to Kai Cenat's visit to Makoko, where he said, whatever they tell me you guys need, we gonna make sure you guys have it. When I leave, I'd like to stay in contact so next time I come here, it's a whole different place.
This video is sinking. The video is coming down. Okay.
And he started to build it. Like I said, he gave an update. He started to build it, and then a storm came through. And then when the storm happened, I don't know if he then continued to still do the repairs or whatever, or if he just straight went to the new plans. Because like I said, he showed us literally like a whole layout of the new school and what it should look like in a year or two or whatever and that, bro. You know what I mean?
So we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can slum.
Yeah, or like to make it strong?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have the plan and also the quotation with us.
Okay. First of all, I want to say it's so nice to meet all of you guys. You guys have so much great energy.
But yeah,
Contact to the original clip that got 9. His name is Go With Ali, and he has 1.4 million subscribers. And his content mainly focuses on visiting different countries and just seeing everything he can see. But never once in any of his videos has he ever mentioned Kai Cenat or the school that he's building. In the clip of the video shown on Twitter, it just so happened that he had been visiting that same slum that Kai Cenat had went to before. But he never showed a clip of the school that Kai Cenat had been supposedly building. So it's still up in the air whether or not Kai Cenat is building the school. However, the clip
it's literally not up in
posted
the air,
on
though,
Twitter
bro.
claiming to be evidence is just clickbait. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I might have to go to Young Don's video because the video that he was showing literally just had like 354. Yeah. So literally. Oh yeah, here it is. Like I said, bro. Look at what I'm saying, fam. Look at what I am flipping saying and that, bro. This is literally the what do you call it? Can't even. Bro, look at that. 258 views. People don't care about kids in Nigeria and all of that type of stuff. People just care who's attached to it and whether he's breaking his promise or not so that they can bash him. That's all they care about, bro. The thing has two, bro. I've never seen anything Kai Cenat related with such little views, bro. You get me? But like I said, people don't actually care. This was 3 months ago. What stream was this as well? Because you can probably tell. The thing's bare low in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this was literally him giving, bro, the whole presentation, bro. A whole present. This was the school that he was chatting about. This is the new school where they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, scout land, all of that type of stuff, start building it. It should be done in 1 or 2 years. It's gonna cost 2.5 million. You know what I mean? And then it did it. Or was that a different clip that thingy showed?
Listen. Wait.
Yeah, so this was the school. So this was literally the school that these guys were building. No, this was the school that he was actually at, that we just saw in that previous clip, if I'm not mistaken. And then he was starting to rebuild it, and then a storm happened and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But what I don't understand is when the storm happened, did they continue to rebuild that? I'm guessing they do, and are also building a new school, or did they abandon that other, you know what I mean, school or whatever, and then just went straight to the new build? That's what I'm not too sure of. But like I said, bro, people don't actually care about these kids in Nigeria. People don't actually care about the cause. People just care that it's Kai Cenat and he's going back on his word, and people can bash him because they don't actually like the guy, or people just want to find a reason to hate on the internet and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 258 views and flipping 3 goddamn likes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, people don't actually give a shit. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. It's been your boy and Jazz, and I'm out of here. And shout out to Curse as well for also giving the little like putting context to it and actually showing the clips at the end that, yeah, even though people are saying this about this guy's video who supposedly went to go visit this guy's school, when I actually went to go do research, you know what I mean, I didn't see anything regarding Kai Cenat and all that type of stuff. So yeah, shout out to him for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy and Jazz, and I'm gone in a bit.